Afghanistan's national police force are an important element in bringing long-term security to the country. But for years, the police have had a poor reputation, with accusations of corruption rife. At all levels of Afghan public life, corruption is the issue that is most often blamed for delaying progress. But there are signs that the Afghan security forces are beginning to police themselves. Here, Police Commander Lieutenant General Abdul Rahman watches over multiple AMP checkpoints in Kabul. As well as keeping an eye on security threats, he's also watching out for police illegally taking bribes. This sort of self-policing is paying off, with some people on the street seeing improvement, although some are still sceptical.
هیچ وقت خوب نمیشه پلیس. یعنی نظر خودم شخصی پلیس از اول تا آخر یعنی حالا فعلا هم رشوت میگیره. رشوتخوری وجود داره.
Well, the police might be corrupt, but we are optimistic it's going to get better.
In a recent high-profile case, the chief of border police for the western region was found guilty of taking bribes from drug traffickers and even providing his own police vehicles to move narcotics out of Afghanistan to Iran and Turkmenistan. The case was tried at the Criminal Justice Task Force in Kabul. Bringing together police investigators from the Ministry of Interior and prosecutors from the Attorney General's office, the task force has dealt with 395 cases in the last 2 years, convicting 599 people for serious narcotics trafficking. Of this number, 35 were public officials, but none so high-ranking as the general in the dock.
It is the first time that an Afghan general is being charged by a court for corruption which has linkages to serious narcotic crime. It is not very easy to convict such high-ranking corrupt officials that they are misusing the uniform, especially from the governmental uniform.
The general is sentenced to 10 years in prison plus a hefty fine. But he and his lawyer still protest their innocence and are taking their case to the Court of Appeal.
Every criminal, when he is arrested, he says that I'm not a criminal. And he rejects all the evidence that the prosecution department has. When we have evidence, he would be convicted. If there is no evidence, he would be acquitted.
While this was the most high-profile case so far, with increased pressure on the police to polish their image, it may not be the last. Ruth Owen in Kabul for the NATO channel.